Welcome to Troy, Alabama. A lot of fans might think that running through the tee is reserved for the Volunteers of Tennessee. But the Trojans here at the Vet would strongly disagree as we are set for a showdown on the Wiregrass. Today, a showdown of a couple of foes from the Sun Belt. As we'll see, the Arkansas State Red Wolves. The Red Wolves will get us started with the opening kickoff. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So Troy's offense will get the first crack at it here. The give to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get those running backs on the ground. Start on this first drive.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Catch in the middle, it's Swartz. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. 3rd and 6, and they'll need a big play here on this opening drive. Dropping back, it's Ford. Grabbed over the middle, it's Connor. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. The Trojans getting set on 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. There he goes. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with 2nd and short.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
They'll try the run. And the Trojans get enough to move the chains.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Trojans trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to adjust the pattern. They've got him looking run, but they're going to throw it. Snagged in the middle. It's Thomas. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds.
And he was off target there, but I tell you what, I'll expect to see more of that. They do a really good job in this offense of getting the running back the football in the passing game. Just let him make plays, let him be a difference maker, ball getting to him in space. So I expect we'll see more of that throughout this game.
Looking to throw again. Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Troy! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
Man, it doesn't get any better than that. You script the first 10 plays, that was 10 plays. That was perfection. That was a touchdown. That's called good scouting, being ready for the football game, and executing to a T to start this game off.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They march 78 yards down the field. And they covered the final 29 yards with that touchdown pass. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Arkansas State's offense will go to work for the first time today. And Jesse, this is going to be a fun test. This receiver, if you leave him in man coverage, you might be in for some trouble.
And so when you get him in the one-on-ones, you got to throw his way. He's a really good route runner. He can catch the football. And then when the defense decides to double cover him, take him away, that's when you go somewhere else with the football.
Turning it on. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3.
And how about the timing of the linebacker on the blitz to get in the backfield and get the tackle for loss?
Is there anything better for a linebacker than to run on a blitz and nobody's home except the back?
Such a great feeling when the Moses parts the Red Sea and the hole opens up and you go fill it.
Ooh, and that was close for the offense. They try to go wide receiver screen. They're counting on that receiver beating that defender. Wasn't able to make him miss that time, but if I'm on offense, I'm going back to that play later.
Pocket breaking down. Makes the grab. It's Cross. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. And the Red Wolves will line up to punt it away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Hauls it in, looking for space. And they're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. So, guys, we'll have another look at this Troy offense. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. They just can't do it better.
Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Trojans really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll try to run for it. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. The Trojans line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Red Wolves with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Troy is on top. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. To the air, it's Rayner. That's caught. It's Clay.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He stopped a little bit short. They'll mark it at the 38. It's 4th down. And the Red Wolves send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Guys, the Troy offense returns to the field. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top, looking to take a shot. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on second down. Now it's third.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
Well, he's trying to go right down the middle of the field against man coverage, but the safety does a great job reading his eyes. He sees the intended target out of the corner of his eye, beelines over to the football, and picks it off.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting in those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable and run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone when my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. How aggressive might this play call be on third and short from the 46? Looking downfield, it's Rayner. Gets it out fast. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down?
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. The Red Wolves have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Off the play fake. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Caught in the backfield, it's Burris. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be fourth down. And the Red Wolves will try to pin them back with the punt. And that one will find its way into the end zone for a touchback. Now the Trojan offense returns to the field. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Out of the gun to give to the back. Got the first down. Looking for more. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
To throw, it's Ford. That's reeled in, it's Dortch. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Trojans have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Zings it complete to the right. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, they got the running back out on a route one-on-one. He's got to do a better job separating, though. Just not a good enough route so that when he caught it, he got tackled right away for a gain of no yards.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Got his man quickly. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
Right. Second quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some first downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
Working that left side now. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Give to the running back. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. The Trojans will hustle to the line. Gets the back moving. He wants to throw it. Trying to barrel in. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's second and goal. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Troy! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession.
You know, there's so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with a lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
And let's finish this half now. Now, we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time. So get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
14, Arkansas State, 0.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Here's the handoff. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Trojans will boot it away to start the second half.
Troy, 14, Arkansas State, 0.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Harrell. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think then if you're this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime, you riled yourselves up, and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you, just like in the first 30 minutes, you cannot.
To the air, it's Rayner. Finds the tight end. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. New set of downs after the completion.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. The Red Wolves now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Using his legs, it's Clay. He stopped after getting a yard out to the 30. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Tight end finds a soft spot. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold it. Defense.
You can... but you can't hold on. A defensive holding penalty will give this offense a first down. 3 yards, first down for the offense after that penalty. To the air on first down. Pressure coming. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. And the Red Wolves trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, he'll throw it. Sets up the screen. Runs through a tackle. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires on the move. He's got it. And he's out of bounds after the nice gain, and maybe that is finally the spark to get this passing game going. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Oh, he's got a chance. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Red Wolves come to the line in the hurry-up. Hands it off on the counter. Using that running game to bludgeon forward. He's got 4 down to the 35. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. Breaks the tackle. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. I was starting to think about what they would do if they didn't pick up the first down here, but I guess that's a moot point now.
Moot point for sure, and the head coach was probably telling them 4-down territory, we're going to kick a field goal, whatever the next decision was going to be, and now the OC's like, don't worry about it. New set of downs, nice execution by this offense.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Powers through the defender. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. And the Red Wolves pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. The give to the tailback. Can't get him to the ground. Fights through the pile and picks up a couple down to the 16. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. The give to the back. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Rayner. Lets it go to the end zone. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Arkansas State. So much about the passing game is about timing, execution, communication, and these two, that's a virtual textbook there.
Hey, no doubt about it. And the receiver making plays for his quarterback, being dependable, running the route to the right depth consistently, does a great job running his route. Great result because of it.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So, guys, we'll have another look at this Troy offense. They still have the lead, but they need to respond to that last score. Makes the catch. It's Higgins. At the 45 on his way. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. To the ground with the back. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
Offenses, when they run these RPOs, they just want to be comfortable. The quarterback wants to make the read very easy, very clean. It's your job as a defense to kind of create some confusion, speed up that process any way you can.
It's incomplete, and we'll change ends of the field now. We've come to the end of the period. It's Troy holding the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Release to the back. Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? Looking for that big return to go with the pick, but he'll set him up in business at the 36. Looking for room, it's Clay. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. Power football with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Man, how fast did they get in there and make that tackle for a loss? If you blinked, you missed it. Nice job by the defense, getting penetration, everybody up near the line of scrimmage, shooting the gaps quick, getting in the backfield, getting the guy in the ground.
And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. The Red Wolves come to the line with a new set of downs. Used the play fake, down to throw. Incomplete. Man, oh man, is that one this junior would love to have back.
And that's a missed opportunity. I mean, he had him open. He could have thrown that football maybe with just a little bit more touch. He had plenty of mustard on it. You could see he threw a bullet. And sometimes when those guys are wide open, you see quarterbacks just, they try to aim it a little bit too much, and it'll come up short.
3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? Back to throw, it's Rayner. Looking to the big tight end. Got him downfield. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They pieced together a couple of first downs, and here they come again. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After losing yardage, it's 2nd and 12.
Well, you got to give the defense credit. They knew a big key in this one was slowing this dude down, especially after how well he played the last time out. They have been swarming him, they have been gang tackling him, and getting a lot of penetration up front.
Big tight end tries to make a catch, and you could tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
On 3rd down, going up top. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. Now, there is a flag down on the play, but when you knock through a field goal from that distance and you're not going to get the first down, I think you just keep your points. This defense is trying to protect the lead. You have to make the offense work for it, and a personal foul just gives them yards. They'll give it to the back. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
You just got to wonder how frustrated this guy is, especially after the success he had their last game out, but just nothing going in this one. He has not been able to get himself into a rhythm. There have been way too much penetration up front defensively. They've been able to stop him in his tracks.
Man, I love that play by this corner. You know why? When you run the option and that thing gets spread out, your DBs have to commit to tackling. And how about the cornerback coming up, sticking his face in the fan, and making a play? You love to see DBs tackle like that.
Let's it fly. And it's incomplete as he tried to throw. Needle to the back corner of the end zone. This quarterback desperately wants to make a chunk play, but they're going to be deepest to deepest, widest to widest. He's got to be patient.
No doubt. Situational football is probably one of the most underrated, untalked about things, like understanding the situation. I have the lead. They have to take shots down the field. I'm going to play pass. I got to rush the passer. I got to keep him in the pocket. All those things come into play throughout this game.
Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. The give as they work on that clock. There he goes. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 for the first down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Leaves it with the running back. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll go to the ground. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The Trojans are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. And the Trojans are on the move. They'll leave it with him. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
On the play.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Toss sweep to the left. And it'll be a pickup of 9. They're facing a 3rd and 1.
I just love when running backs make those decisions. And when they get close to the sideline, some will take that advantage and step out of bounds not to get hit. But I love when they do like this and stick your foot in the ground, get downhill, get some positive yards because it helps your offense on the next down.
The Trojans come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big 3rd down stop by this defense. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. In the postgame, if you start asking about the offensive struggles, the coach is probably going to say, let me tell you something, Mr. Television Announcer. They don't ask me how I won. They ask me if I won.
That is all that matters, Mr. Television Announcer, but I think you'd want to play better on offense. You'd want to score more points, but Reese, Jesse, I want to learn as I win. I don't want to learn as I lose.
And I know you're loving this one, David, because in today's era of modern college football, with all these spread offenses and up-tempo, we're used to seeing a ton of points. We're not used to seeing a lot of games like this. I wouldn't get used to seeing it, but for this team right here, they got to love the way that they played defense. They made the plays required to win. That's a happy group all around.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.